All right, so where were we? We were writing some new tests. Ex-Chancellor, unpronounceable. Welcome, everybody. Marcel. Working fixing an iPad on my glasses. I literally thought you were voice dictating and meant to type iPad instead of iPad. I was like, is this Prime voice dictating in the chat? I have thought so many times. So in Terminal Discord, we've been using voice memos lately a lot, just because it's more fun. And Primes are so bad, it literally sounds like listening to a robot. He's like, hello, guys. We should have a meeting this week. It's so bad, dude. You can tell he's so used to doing the voice to text where you can like think about it halfway through and stuff. He's literally said, hey, hello, comma, I think I agree. I've been so tempted to release him, but I'm holding him back in case I ever need to blackmail him. What's up, Guitar Pal? Literally, Kayleen was cracking up. I showed him to my wife and she was just laughing out loud at him. Not with him, at him. And she's a very nice lady, you know? So funny. So funny, dude. You're using Ash? We're trying it out, yeah. We're trying it out. So far, so good. Liking it a lot so far. What a Mohit, good to see you. We were gonna check out policies next. Because one thing I didn't really get here. ChatGPT desktop? I don't even know what that is. Checks are filter checks, but are different enough for their own documentation. Like, what does it do? Ash sponsored project? No, but it should be. If they wanted to, I'd be happy to. I talked with Zach earlier today. He was in chats. So is their tech bundled in. Oh, interesting. Except, I don't know if I actually would take it as a sponsor. I would have to first build something with it and then decide if I liked it before I took a sponsor, like all the way. But probably just wouldn't. In general, I've stayed away from taking like sponsorships for actual like tech things. It's just not really that fun for me. All right, so inline checks or filter checks, policy action type read. I have no idea. Yeah. What's up, Orcus? It only takes like an interact with the keyboard shortcut. I can grab screenshots of files. Interesting. So that one's like on demand instead of always in the background. Like as opposed to the Microsoft one. Many expressions won't make sense and may return false when you would expect. Expression and other filter policy apply to a synthesizer result. Values won't be available. For you may want to use other checks that are built for working at change sets. Elixir, my Elixir. For some reason, MS names every AI produced with Copilot. Yes, of course. That's because the PMs who got the first Copilot to be big, now they're all on the other projects. And so they say, we got to use Copilot as the name so we can also be big. Brenana. Yeah, it's just the same strategy, right? Like, you're going to name it something not Copilot? Copilot is a good name for an AI tool. Yeah. It is. For create actions. Oh, yeah, for create actions, right. If author actor. Okay, so I could do something like this. Read Friends of Ted. Friends dot first name equals Ted. A common mistake while using Reddit is to be too restrictive. Imagine we have an action like this. This was in a user resource. It may return users that are friend of first name Ted. So far so good. Then someone calls it like this. The result is Fred Ted and last name Danson. That means you'll get users full name Ted Danson. That might be likely you want to use Fred Ted that also have a last name Danson. And rework the example. Expert exists. Friends of Ted. We are so back. What's up, Anthony? Do policy queries checks query the DB. I think they're added as possible filters. That's what it looks like to me here. But that's what I'm trying to figure out as well. Because like this one is this is the same thing that's like the same thing as databases, right? So this one's like, this one applies a filter for read actions using, I don't know if I like it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure either. In Copilot Plus PC, year of Linux desktops coming. We're so back. I think I am going to make a video, though, about... like, if your personal knowledge store is an LLM instead of the actual stuff, I would be kind of worried. Like someone told me, oh, it's the same thing as how we used to use pens and pencils and now we're going to use LLMs. But it's not though, because when I write stuff on paper or when I type them in as a document, I like have the same words. Uh-oh, was that you, Just a Pretzel? It wasn't even the calculator argument. It was just saying like... No, I'm saying like if the only way you refer back to meeting notes is by asking the LLM to summarize the meeting, right? You never wrote down your own thoughts or wrote down your own impressions or anything, right? So you say, oh, what happened in this meeting last week? The only thing you ever have is the summary. If that's the only thing you have, right? I don't know. Oh, interesting, Ryan. Okay. Yeah. I'll check that out. I don't know. There's something there that I'm still sort of working on exactly. It's the same as telling your deepest secret around the street. No, I'm saying not minus the... I'm saying not... I'm saying privacy part aside, because I think like the privacy thing is like obviously an issue. It's a whole different issue. I'm saying like in terms of remembering what the truth is, it's like dangerous, I think. Maybe dangerous is the wrong word. I still don't know what the right word is. I'm still working through the idea, but it's bad to put that all in the AI. Right? Like they're not... They don't actually know what truth is. I'm saying you can't possibly... You have an interpreter on your memory? Yeah. Well, I'm saying they can't know what truth is. They're going to inherit like the biases of the training data that they have. Slowly guide cultural norms. They could subtly remind you that you really did not have any problems with Microsoft Teams. You know, they could tell you that Microsoft did do a really good job with the products that you've been using. I don't want the conglomeration of random Reddit comments to be the thing that guides how I remember everything. Compare calculators with handwriting. It's just machine writing is, yeah. Antonio. That's 2 E's, not 3 in Microsoft's open source strategy. Exactly. I don't know, but do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I think it's good to be able to do something like, oh, find me this part of a meeting, give me an outline, and like, you know, be able to get me back to the meeting. But it doesn't seem possible that if it's all running locally, it can save your whole meeting. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't record like in video and audio everything that your computer sees. It takes snapshots and other random stuff, right? So it's like, so it's not like you get to pull back. You don't actually get to recall. Your brain can't save the whole meeting either. Yeah. I'm not saying my brain is 100% reliable either, but at least like my brain isn't a model that can download new updates whenever Microsoft wants to push it to my local machine, and I don't know how they did it, and they don't know how they did it, and it's just a big black box. I know, Antonio, because I was thinking like I actually like Recall, or not Recall. Wait, what's yours called? It's not called Recall, is it? I don't remember what the name is now. You guys could just sell your name and make a bunch of money if you manage to get that. It is Recall AI. Dude, you guys should just sell your name. Is Microsoft not going to buy that from you? Thanks, Benji. Yeah. So that's sort of the difference as well, right? It's also a legal nightmare. Imagine a random company meeting is using this. Or like that it doesn't remember important things, right? Or I don't know. They don't even have to do it on purpose is sort of my point, right? Like we discover all the time that models have inherent biases. It turns out, they can't not have a bias. For example, two people can look at the same event and come to different conclusions, right? It happens all the time. If you're a thinking person, it happens to you with other thinking friends, right? So like it has to have a bias. So then what if it has a bias against someone in your company and keeps saying that they did a bad job? Geocentric, exactly. We're just the results of all our inputs too. Well, so that's what I don't believe. I don't think we are. I think we have a soul and something beyond physical things, right? So there's something like that would be a, different thing we're taking to the table, maybe. But that's okay. Not having an airport will be a feature, like handmade framework. Yeah. I'll try code. Or I can't wait for the prompt injection attacks are going to be so freaking funny. It does a recall thing, and recall now can like take some action, like send an email. Right? Where you're going to be able to trick it to send, the password that you typed in through your email to someone else. Like, dude, the prompt injection things are going to be crazy. If we take the counterfactual, it's going to be great training data to improve future models. Yeah, maybe. Call someone else stuff if it's cloud. So it's just the system message. The most biased LM is still less biased than the nicest human. What? You have to be joking about that. That can't be a serious take. Drag to search and retrieve info from local docs if I want to have access to everything, but would I provide it? Yeah. Website ads are now prompt injections. Exactly. All the people called Karen have been fired due to training data. Exactly. Yeah, like that's actually such a funny like example because the models probably will hate Karen. So that's where I recall. Can you please remind me of Teach Stream Key and GitHub personal access token? Exactly. Issues are afraid of saying negative things about anything. Yeah. All that part's Well, not necessarily true. They're afraid to maybe say negative things about, you know, popular things, but maybe not about. It's whatever. But why Karen is PC? No, because like, don't you guys understand how models get trained? Like you just the name Karen, right? Male. But why male models? But why male models? So like if every mention of Karen is negative online, right? And you think about what happens when a word gets mapped into the higher dimensional space that is matrix multiplication, the name Karen points to negative, right? So it's like they're just going to naturally be angered. Just like how the LLM was writing lazier stuff in the wintertime because of the system time. Karen isn't a male model. I'm confused. Hey, recall, how many bullet points did we have? You had 7 bullet points, A, B, and C. What? Oh, dude, I cannot wait for it to hallucinate. Hey, did we talk about, you know, what the deadline was for this project going to be last week? And then there's no deadlines, but it says, yeah, of course you did. Just like, I don't know, man. I like AI for finding original sources or having a conversation about stuff. I'm not as bearish as you are. Well, I still think there's going to be a lot of value from it, but just because I think there's a lot of value doesn't mean that I think like Microsoft having recall is going to be good. You know what I'm saying? Like those are two different things. Like I think like not just because you're my friend, but because like but just legitimately, like I think the example of like Recall AI, as in your company, not Microsoft Recall, which is hilarious. That's like a really good example of where I think you could have a ton of value. But I think like watching everything on my screen and AI being my memory is a bad plan. Yeah, I know. I've already talked a bunch about how I think it's going to be way better. Some of them I think are going to happen before we get way better. Right? They're saying we're going to have Copilot PC and it's going to be here and people are going to start using it. Right? So like some of these things are going to be happening now. People are going to hook up their LLM to their email and get scammed through prompt injection through their email. Right? Like, that's going to be happening. So I'm not saying we're never going to get to the point where a bunch of those couldn't be automatic, but yeah. The thing about Hey Cobalt, what was I supposed to be thinking about again? Yeah. So I'm not saying maybe you'll have Copilot C, but I won't. Well, I don't think I'm going to get one, but I also am quite a bit worried about AIs being treated as like infallible systems and things like, oh, do they have illegal things or did they do something bad? And like Recall like tattles on you, but it's not real. Dude, that's going to be freaking crazy. How do you learn so fast, man? You pick things up quickly. I think I practice learning a lot, which is helpful. Your girlfriend talks dirty to me at night and writes my code for me during the day. That sounds about right. The Twitch chat stream. I just tried to write my own operating system. Wow, that's quite a big project. Have you ever wanted to be a mathematician? I did one summer of math research and then I decided it wasn't for me. Recall going to get countless hours of CSGO games as training. True. Imagine White had hackers. They would get remediated poorly for illegal. Yeah. Yeah, reading is super helpful. Lead waifu engineer. I saw the Elysian Labs thing. Yeah. Oh, dude. Well, that's the other side of it, Antonio, is like, I'm actually quite confident that AI will, I feel confident that AI will be much better in 10 years than it is right now. And some of that's going to be really bad for people. Watching that interview prep demo for GPT-4o. Oh, I didn't see it. But that's just personal opinion again. It's whatever. You guys can disagree with me if you want. I won't ban you. It's not communism yet. So maybe the P-Doom equals 1 people were right in twisted ways. Yeah. Everyone gets a waifu and birth rates go to 0. Yeah. Oh, the voice part of GPT-4o. Yeah. Oh, wild functions. Hey, thanks. Functions describe the world. You can clip it and make it your theme song. Has Emma said anything about how they're going to handle the inevitable flood of PII content that's illegal in that jurisdiction? All the other stuff they're used to do would be legally bad. I'm sure it'll be fine because Microsoft. They can, like, what are they going to do? I am back, yeah. We're doing night streams. Where we work on our startup and then also sometimes brainstorm about philosophy and other things. Yeah, you can just do multiple passes with different models and other stuff. One more coffee, hopefully really soon. The slower pace of night streams. Thanks. Just because I'm slower. I mean, we're focused, but I'm slower. Oh, chat. I don't even have this on right now. My bad. I didn't even have theme songs on or anything. Ooh, we should check. Oh, what? Why did I not get a new ID? Started at 500. What? How many hours of sleep do I get? It depends. Got Twitch live stream start events. Okay, well, why didn't that work then? That's what I want to know. Why did we not see that show up? What? This should be in here. Chat, stop. Don't do anything yet. It might not be working. Oh, okay. Failed stream. What did we do for this again? We did... Got live stream with this. Okay, that's weird. Ryan's just always trying to throw shade at me. Okay, we must have a race condition in the order that these start. It is, but I didn't register that we started a live stream.
Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it!
You wait for governments to regulate physics instead of regulating math? That's going to be complicated. For sure.
Have a drunk Baileys from a shoe?
That's pretty funny. Ryan, that's a good one. So it starts when you click start streaming. I'm thinking about it. So how many hours of sleep do I get? Usually, let's say 6-ish. Per health tech in Australian, we have very strict laws about personal health and restrictions on certain choices. Probably Copilot PC will break some laws there. Oh, it definitely is going to break laws. Yeah. Close to AI says all the data is protected, though. Nice. Pet food import laws are hilarious as well. You don't need to be a regulated field for stuff to be shut off in enterprise. I'm old Greg. All right, there we go. Well, I don't know what. Teach any research can get a good idea on NVIM highlights. Any of my color scheme highlights for comments screwed a bit. You could check in NVIM tree sitter maybe. Would probably be good. I'm glad I'm not on the team to make that feature. One, because I'm not sure I like the feature like ethically, but also I don't really like. It seems like a nightmare to try and implement. How do you function with that? Well, I guess I probably slept a little longer than that. I mean, it's between 6 and 8 hours. It just depends. Like, I have kids, so some nights it's less, some nights it's more. I'm trying to do more streaming stuff right now because I'm trying to make some stuff happen, chat. So we'll see what happens. But I do like drinking coffee. I did go to Calvin, yeah. How many years ago was that? 8 years ago. Approximately. No, that was when I graduated, right? Yeah. That's when I graduated. It was like 8 years ago. I'm a young lad. Let the man cook. Okay, we'll keep reading about policies as we're chit-chatting.
I do use Vim over Emacs.
Oh, God.
Owning the dad's game of basketball leaderboard. Exactly. Well, I think, unfortunately, we didn't have enough people sign up for tomorrow, which is a shame. So I think we're off, which is a bummer. I mean, it means I'll stream a little bit later because I don't have to wake up at 5:30. So I can stream longer. I should go on a run. I hate running. Well, maybe I'll row and then run with Ember. They're intimidated by your skills, yeah. We are thinking, we're going to Laracon, right? Thinking about trying to live stream a 5v5 game at Laracon with the terminal team versus somebody else.
I do love the taste of
Full court. Real, we'll see though. We'll see. It just seems hilarious. Like it would be very fun. It is to be too restrictive. Imagine this scenario, have an action like this. For read friends of Ted here. Friends. What are we doing? Add? Tough. Friends with last name Danson, and maybe same friend as friends with Ted Danson. Query for friends of Ted. Read Twitter for 1 hour every day. Zone 2. That's not a bad plan. It's not a bad plan. Can't imagine Prime playing basketball. I played with him. He's pretty good. Melky's White Lightning. I don't think Melky's going to be at Laracon, though. What you building? A photo sharing app for friends and family. Field allows for specific fields. Policy scope to fields. That's pretty cool, though. Flashes of that chapel. About Prince playing basketball. Now they said that, but it's Prime instead of Chappelle. Nice. Salesforce ad about their AI CRM. It's coming, chat. It's coming. Touch on demand or given forbidden error that contains one or more forbidden policy. They're already training on our Slack data. True. You should sub, no ads. It's a good strategy. You're right, Hex. See if you can put these not in the phrase. No, Prime's pretty good at basketball. It was compiled but dynamically typed. Yes. I think it's fair to say it's dynamically typed. Yeah. I still don't know if you already noticed, but Zach pushed up some new releases for Ash Libs that fixed the issue from earlier. Oh, really? Already? That's pretty funny. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll try it right now. Mix steps update. Ash. Nice. Just saying hello. Hello. Okay, so we can go back to here. And then take out this one. Ash Postgres too. Okay. Oh, but I need to load all of these. Ash load. Is this what I said? Member of circle? Except to Everett, I watch all the time, we'd be poor. True, Nightshade, true. Who needs money anyway? It's a great question. Hey, review Helix. No thanks. Can I also do this? Tej, Shirai, Dax. I think I can do this, right? Can I just do Tej, Shirai, Dax like this? I don't. Why would I just do something chat randomly said? I'm working on my own thing. You're trying to hypnotize you. I'm hypnotized. Indeed. Indeed. Helix is using Scheme for scripting. I saw that. That part does look cool. Invalid argument circle ID and is member of circle. Member of circle. I mean, if you donated 5K. True, maybe if you donated $5,000, I'll go check out Helix for a little bit. It's kind of E-maxy. There's nothing wrong with using Lisp, chat. It's a great language. Oh, right. Maybe we don't need this. Oh, we do still need this. Maybe we don't need that? Invalid value for this. Define calculation. Oh, this is record and circle ID. Oh, but I don't even need this anymore. If we do this, we should be able to do this. Is member of circle. What was the this was what we had before? Those WASI modules? I don't know if they are. I feel like Helix not sticking to Vim conventions is a big L. In what way? What was it supposed to stick for Vim conventions? What I don't think I understand. Helix for so can we get a review video? Well, what? No, what? I tried Helix for couldn't get into it. I think Helix is cool. Emotions are reversed. Yeah, but it's like that seems fine. Just print the last 40 pages of this double space so it makes your paper look significant. Smart. I think we had something different here a while ago. But I'm not sure what we had before. You had something like this. Define calculation. I don't know. Nice try, Ryan. How do you define in the arg? Yeah. But I thought that I put this here. So then do I not need this? Oh, I probably just don't need this anymore. Because user is member of circle. User circle. Because I thought then this would do... Doesn't this already have this calculated? I don't know. I don't know what I had last time. I'm gonna just leave this for now. And we'll go back to this way. Because I'm still not convinced. Oh, actually, Canada just can't be normal. Drew. All right. I think we're going to change this to say calculate circles. And we're just going to delete all of this part. Well, we'll comment it because I may use it for some reference as we're doing this. And we can have the reverse one later. We'll do this one for now. This is going to do something like give us an array. I don't remember how we do this though. It's like a list of IDs, of circle IDs, I guess. Or should we load the whole circle? It's just the circle ID is probably fine. I think it's like array. What was this again? I don't remember. Not this one. Yeah, calculation. Is it like array? Strings. Array of UID. Expert active circle. Do and action. No, I don't want to do an action here. I want to do a calculation, I think. Calculation. Calculate full name expert. Because I basically want to like select all of these. I feel like. Is anyone in chat using Kickstarter on Vim? I'm having a skill issue. You can ask it. Someone might know. You want a circles that's limited to what's permitted. You actually want a relationship with a filter. So I already have. So I have a relationship here with active circles. Oh, okay. So then can I just do this? Country with a big single time zone? China. Port is hour behind your location. Yeah. This is like you start in different files. Nice. Oh, it's focused. Is moving to desert soon? Too many people are. Oh, nice. Split keyboard. I use a split keyboard. Yeah. I'll try to fix any good ideas. I'll try to fix for what? I must have missed something earlier, Morgan. Calculate circles. So can I say ash load teach circles? Then these don't exist right now. Active circles init is undefined. I don't know how to do this. I basically want to do something where we can load clearing custom resource. That one, no. Module calculations. I don't think this is the one either. Calculate enum map join keys. Full name, concat keys. Also one language. Yep. They speak European there. So you don't select the first suggestion autocomplete dialog box. Control Y. Logger. That's the default one. Should read through top to bottom. I love Elixir. Oh, what up, Tycraft? Good to see you. Maybe I'm just not doing this. Maybe I'm not doing this correctly. Because what I was kind of hoping to do for this was be able to say, like, I want to load the circles with this. And I thought this would do active circles. That would just, like, automatically know that I have this ID. It's myself. I want to reference this. Doesn't seem like it works, though. Failed in the Evan school, don't judge me. You just read top to bottom. Top to bottom. That's what you need to do. My average name, type, calculation, name, type, calculation, name, type, calculation. What can calculation be? Smallest continent, but has the most confusing times. What's it? I don't know. Australia's is pretty wild. You want a list of the circle IDs. I want a circle IDs is fine. I want a list of the circle IDs that this user is part of. But I feel like I'm missing something obvious here. What amount of times? Oh, I'm focused. Yeah, that makes sense. Right now, all the tests run really fast, so it's not such a big deal. It's mostly just recompile is the part that takes the longest, which is still fast. I mean, it's not like it takes a long time. I really don't like that they're crossed by the Grinch. Calculation. Any to any, module ops, or expression to be in calculation. Also, takes a single record and produces a result. I paid good money for boot.dev, so you work with me now. True. Hopefully with my promo code. I still don't, I'm just missing, I must be doing something wrong here. I guess it doesn't say that as one of the options, right? Any module ops, or expert. Takes a single record and produces the result. I think I just don't understand at all what I'm doing here. That seems about right. Me every day. Search. Calculations. Whoops. Calculations do. Lang Elixir. It is, yeah, pet food. Seems like crack, nice. Source graph mentioned, true. BioUnion calc. Expert BioUnion.
At the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's about building this stuff and getting it out there and moving the
Relationships. Has many posts. Latest post campaign. So do they use latest post in this at all? Latest post. Load latest post. Oh, do I not even need a calculation? I can just say... Oh, I just don't even need a calculation. But now it's paid, isn't it? No, this is just free. You can just log in, search everywhere. I don't even think you need to log in. You can just go here. Calculations do Lang Elixir. No, it's just there. Okay, great. So I can load active circles. All I have to do is do this. The trick is, though, that this isn't really right because... they're at tier 3. Thank you. Thank you for the tier 3 sub. Appreciate that. You can choose quite a long theme song if you like. Is member circle. Okay, so this makes sense. Is there room to say active circles? I want to do... interesting. I'll have to think about this later because basically I want to say... I mean, really what we should do is when we create a user, we should add ourselves to it as well. Now this should pass, right? Oh, we need to strip metadata from both of these. Yep. Expected. Strip meta data actual. That was import ash test. Lateral join source. I thought if I stripped these, then it would not care about those. Lateral join source. Lateral join source. No. Interesting. I don't want any of these. You worked there and I knew it was cool, but never actually messed with it. Seems like it's useful learning tool. Yeah, I really like it. Teacher should make some merch. It's getting colder and need a new hoodie. Good idea. Tier 3, just mining teacher joins like crazy. True, chat. Okay, interesting. Well, instead we can just do, we can make this a lot simpler. We can just say actual ID is circle ID. We can just make sure that we load the same ones. Okay, that's great. That might be a bug, actually. It seemed like it, didn't it? Because they should be the same ones. Dax and load Dax, and then we do assert. Yeah, there we go. That should work as well. Beautiful. Stij Shirai G. Okay. And all of those should pass. Cool. Somebody's been missed on the more exotic features. Yeah, no worries. It seems great. I'm enjoying it a lot, so it's fine with me. Reminds me of SimCity 4 merch. We do have some OCaml products, but maybe I'll make some of my own. This seemed kind of like a good idea. Okay, so this is good. That's good. That's good. And that's good. Bro, where'd you get this music? It's all in Monster Cat Chill.
Mary Kate and Ashley.
Or this song. Maybe this is what you're asking about.
Mary Kate and Ashley. Mary Kate and Ashley.
Something with mention would def by. Smart.
Actually the same day that I met Ashley.
Kind of funny that it's Ashley and we're doing Ash framework right now. Antonio, great minds think alike. Eat, sleep, teach, repeat. That's funny. Where's Leo? I haven't seen him streaming in a while. He got a job working on Dune stuff, so I think he's like working on crushing a bunch of stuff there. I don't know. He was also doing some traveling, I think, too, for OCaml shenanigans. I'm not really sure. All right, so now we need to give a photo access to a circle. This also seems like a bad plan. Can I do this? Does this work? I'm interested to know if this works. Okay, so then I want to know, can I do this? Nice, very cool. Dax, of course, is not invited to the circle. Okay, so then what would we want to do with the photo? Now what we want to do is we want to do... I didn't know you could list there. Amazing. It's pattern matching, right? So it's just like, I just matched the pattern. Oh, here you're saying. Yeah, I mean, this is how you can load a whole bunch of stuff in one. It should be here. Do we have like, can I do logger set? Is there like level? Debug? How did we do this before? Is it just debug? That's not right, is it? Set level. How did I set this last time? I don't remember. It's fine. How to set logging level Elixir. Configure level worn. So here you go, right? So here we get inner join lateral. I don't even know what this means. What does that even mean? Okay, cool. Cool, Frank. Yeah, yeah. Right, so like you see here, it does it all in one query, right? Everyone see what I'm talking about, right? This does it in one. It leaves only one like round trip to the database. I don't know exactly what each of these things do. Oh, this just says run this one and run this one and then run this one next to each other, I guess, right? Interesting. That's pretty interesting. But that's a lot better than when we were doing before. Undo all the way to here. Let's go back to here, right? And we loaded each of them. So calculation rushes actors, I'll be rolled in as few queries as possible. Yep. So if we do this, right? And we comment this out here. What you'll see is we got 1, 2, 3. Not good. Not what you want to do. This is why it's nice that you have to call load. Right? You see what I'm saying? Like, this is why it's good that you have to call load. It lets you know, oopsies, I'm loading something here. I'm hitting the data bars. Now, I don't know what happens if it's already loaded. Let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it does it anyways, even though it's already loaded. Seems like it could be better, but that's fine. It's $1 whole dollar. All right, well, that part's cool, though, either way. Boop. Dax is not invited. Okay. So that's very cool. This is nice, because this is how you could do, like, a whole query, and you pass this in and blah, 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 and you say, oh, I want to load my active circle thing, etc. Yeah. This part's part of Ash, but, I mean, it's, like, using Ecto, I think, under the hood. So, right, so it's, like, it's Ecto through Ash. Yep, and you can do loaded in one go. Right, but I can't do that here because it won't work because I'm changing the circle right here, right? So like I got to create the users and then we're gonna load the current status. Right, and we have an entire data bars set up. So we can actually, what would be good actually is we can go like this, right? And then we can say that all of these Teach and Shirai, these should all be empty, right? And then we create stuff and we reload stuff from the database, and now we're all set. That's very cool. That's like exactly what you'd hope that you could get. Under tab lines, how did you do them not keep expanding, decrease size as you edit? Tab. I don't know. $1 more per parameter, that's good. Trying to use tabs new kind of bothers me. Yours don't do it. I don't have anything in the title that changes, I guess. So there's nothing to change. I don't know. We are pretty far now with Ash. I think I like it. I actually like it so far. Okay, so then we want to try and we need a way to connect photos and groups. We want to find out if a particular group has this or not, right? VCs in shambles. No, I think they like it when you spend more money. That's what I've heard. So we did circle member. I would probably put this in social as well, I guess. Yeah, we can do. So let's say we go here and we say circle photo member.ex. Something like this. It's probably not exactly right. Accounts user. So we actually want media photo. Yep. And then we want circle photo members. Sure. I'm assuming I probably don't even have to do this. It's just empty. So then instead of user and circle, we want to do photo. Create photo ID, user ID. And then we need to go to our social here, and we need to go resource, circles, social, circle photo member, something like this. All right, then we need to go to relationships here. So we need to go back to user here, and we have a new relationship. We have another. Oh no, this is in circle. Or we could go to photo, I guess. We could probably just go to photo. Many to many. Active. I guess it's also active circles, which is kind of funny. And then this is photo ID. And this is not circle member. This is circle member photo. We're going to join on circle. Yep, that all makes sense. Okay, that all looks good. That all looks good. Typo in your join table name. Circle photo. Ah, yeah, thanks. Okay, so that makes sense. So then we go to, what did we have before for user? We were getting active circles. And then what did we didn't need to do anything. We just needed to load that, which is cool. Okay, so we can write this, add circle photos. We'll see what that gives us. Oh, right. Everything has to get regenerated, right? Because we just updated our dependencies. So that makes sense. I was like, why is it rebuilding everything? Right, of course. Of course. It's fine. Okay, so that's good. And we should get circle photo members. So now we can go back to our test here and we should be able to go alias circles dot social dot circle photo member. And we want to go circle photo member create circle ID and photo ID. Oops. Mix test dot watch. Let's see if this still works. Does this still compile? We didn't write this yet. No valid user ID. Right. Circle photo member ID. User ID. Right. This should be circle ID like this. Photo ID and circle ID. Photo ID does not exist. Photo ID. Oh, these are backwards. Okay, so now we do photo is ash load. That's why I use maps. I know. We'll switch to them later. Photo, active circles. Kind of do the reverse later, but we can at least say, like, does this circle have this photo, whatever. This should be that assert actual photo.active circles actual.id is circle ID. Type read and no action specified. Photo read. Right. Read. Do I need to say that it's primary? What, is this not what I did before? Defaults, that's why. Do you think certain software lose features as time goes on and they are rewritten? Like software is deteriorating as they're written, they don't do more. Let me think. So do you think certain software lose features as time goes on and they are rewritten like software is deteriorating? Certainly there are certain times that happens. Yes. Okay, awesome. This is great. Tell me a full explanation of DDD. Thanks, you, and hello. How can I give you a full explanation of DDD? Just go watch a video about it. Why do people think that we can just take 2 hours to give like a talk about something? Don't do that. So like, I think red zone, yeah, of course, some of the time that happens. Doesn't mean it's happening for every app or for every situation. Okay. Okay, so this is really cool. So we can check the photos. So we can check what photos have active circles. Explain fusion, but don't mention the sun. Okay, so dodged. But I answered your question, Red Zone. What? You asked, do you think certain software loses the features? I said yes. There is software that... Oh, but don't mention the sun. Gotcha. Give me a hot take real quick. I don't care if you think my takes are hot or not. I have a wife and kids who love me. There you go. That's my spiciest one. You can tell it's getting late. I'm letting my real self show. Getting sport, not getting. Exactly, Nola. That's a spicy one. It's a spicy one. Oh, man. Hot or not takes.com. We should still make the site. We should still make this site. Yeah. I will just tell you guys what I think is true. That's what I'm going to do my best to do. And if I don't have a good opinion about it, then I'll just say, I don't know. So now what I really want to ask is I want to be able to say Dax is still not invited. Good point, Cody. Thank you. I really want to say, does Shirai have access to this photo? Right? That's the thing that I want to ask, basically, right? Because what I want to do is something like, I don't know where I would put this. Maybe social, right? I want to do something like social dot has access, can access. Like Shirai and circle or photo, something like this, right? RBAC, what's RBAC? I think libraries overwhelmingly drive language options rather than language features themselves. I don't think that's a super hot take. Cody, complete that, please. Role-based access control. Well, it's not really a role because, like, we'll probably do some of that, but this is like people can get added or removed from groups as time goes on. They don't get like a particular role from doing so. I don't think role-based stuff is here though, but we will have some roles soon, I think. Yes. No, Shirai does not have access. Exactly. Are back with extra attributes. Does that work? Baked potatoes are the best food. Wow. Well, it's like, so this is how I'm at. So what we need to be able to do is a user can create a bunch of groups and they can add people to those groups. Sometimes the groups are going to overlap. That's totally fine. Oh, oops, I forgot. What did you forget? How long did you take to be productive with Envim? It's kind of a tough question because it was kind of like the first editor that I really used. You took it ugly. Dang it, you're right. I forgot as well. I don't know that are roles really going to help me? It's not like I have like a supervisor or something like this, right? That's the thing. I'm not sure why roles would work here, right? Because we're sort of saying like the active circles can change any time. You don't get... Maybe I don't know. When Elixir Journey started a few weeks ago. Or the first time I met Shirai, you know, it's kind of like, which one is really the beginning? Yeah, we will have to do roles. It's just another table. User ID, album ID. You have roles for admin, reader, and read writers. We will have to, though. You get viewer role to another album. It's just another table. User ID, album ID, role. So you're saying when someone gets added to a group, then we go through and we calculate what photos they would have access to then and put that in a table. It seems like my table is going to be out of date. That's the thing I don't really get for this. I get how that would work in like I just don't really. Oh, I see. I write to a table user ID, album ID, and role, but I don't think that's going to work because I'm not associating users directly with albums. I'm going to associate groups with. Right now it's photos, but later it'll be albums. And groups membership can change. So am I not just doing basically the same thing? I don't get it. That's what I don't think I really get it. That's another table. I have this already. Why not have groups stored user ID, group ID, photo ID. User ID, group ID, photo ID. And that represents the current state. I'm very confused. Yeah, we will need to add roles later. Yeah, I get that. I get that part. I do plan on using policies to solve it, right? But I'm just sort of exploring some of my options as we go. User ID and group ID and user ID, group ID role. Yeah. So definitely within a group, users will have different roles. Like that part's for sure. And we'll have to do stuff with roles because some people like will not be able to upload photos to an album. They'll just only be able to view. I'm with you there for sure. But I don't think it solves. I still need to have the tables that I need right now. I need to have something that maps users to groups, and I need to have something that maps groups to like photos or albums. But right now, let's just pretend albums don't exist and we're just gonna do photos. You know what I mean? We'll do the albums part later. You can map role to permissions in code rather than the DB. Just when you're trying to find out how quickly calculate what photos the user can see. Well, we are gonna get there at some point, yes, but that's one of the things that we need to solve, yes. Relationships can be loaded deeply. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
God himself puts his arms around you.
You can map role to permissions. Which is better? The third one. The underscore one. The best one is kebab case or milady case. User ID or user ID, of course the best. So load active circle members or whatever. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll get there as well. So like role viewer maps to read. Oh yeah, that part's, but that's a completely separate question. I'm just wondering right now, can this person even like view it, right? We'll do the role stuff later. I don't believe you. I actually do like kebab case a lot. Milady case, of course, is the best case, but it's not supported widely. So the next case would be kebab case. Very easy to read. And then after that, it's kebab case or underscore, you know, but yeah. Yeah, so Antonio, you're talking about something else though. Circle. Like, I agree that we need to add roles eventually to handle permissions within this scenario. 100%. 100%. Ash can. Some action actor will determine if it passes policies. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. That's Ash can. I have one of those in my car. Yeah, that's snake case. What's the point of signed chars if ASCII is unsigned? I don't know. Tur equals ash can. Exactly. Where did my query? Oh, sweet. Okay. Very cool. So we can have a change set. Are we allowed to make this change set? Are we allowed to run this query? Are we allowed to do this? Actor and ops. Okay. You could do it. Okay, true. Nice. Returns whether or not the user can perform the action or maybe returning any errors. Can be a generic model action, any more specific queries with trans. And you can tell it skip any DB access if you want to stay fast and return maybe if it can't say for sure. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's really interesting. In case with runtime checks, we may not be able to turn an answer until value maybe. The can functions maybe means true. Keep in mind that's just different things. Can they do this in the UI? So maybe true is fine. The actual action invocation will be properly checked regardless. Oh, but I don't necessarily need to run can then. I want to run like, yeah. I don't know why Prime use TCP instead of WebSockets to build this game. I don't know, Hermes. That's a good, interesting question. Remember, that's different. Can this user run this action? Can this run this action? Maybe is filter with pre-flight run queries false. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, well that's pretty cool though. Reload, read one, reload. Huh. Okay. It's not currently super smart without the DB, but plans for ongoing. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, most of the time I'm going to be hitting the DB, and honestly, it should not be crazy, because most people should not be able to be in that many groups or otherwise, right? So it's like, why would you hit the DB? True. Ask it nicely. What are you doing? It's a good point. A very good point. Okay. I think I just gotta go to bed. Wow. Hey. Fancy meeting you here at the end of the video. Just go ahead, give it a smash. You know, wow, the like button. You can make fun of me in the comments for that one. I don't even care, because you made it to the end of this video. Thanks everybody. See ya.